I like this one.
All right, hello. Welcome in, Birds of the Podcast. It's your boy Q City coming to y'all live after a huge win against the Bucks, 141 to 129. Multiple 20-point leads in a game. This absolutely needed to get us ensure that we stay in the playoff seating. Orlando has jumped us, right? That's going to be an issue moving forward. We looking at it 36 and 40 or 36 and 39. You know what I'm saying? We're a couple games under. Goal is at this point to at least end the season at 500, 41 and 41. We really don't have a chance of catching that 6th seed. I don't know how far the Bucks can fall, but even still, I think they're already at 40 or 41 wins. They literally have to lose out, which, after seeing how they played tonight, is not incredibly implausible. Um, I would love to sit here and get straight into the Hawks, but before we do, we got to get into the Bucks. That defense is absolutely terrible. There was one point in the first half where the Bucks were shooting 65% from three and 80 from the field, and they were only up about 5 to 7. Once they came down to the mean, shooting about 45, 50 from the field, and then right around 34, 35, around league average, both numbers from the three. That's when that lead ballooned to 10, 12, 15, all the way up to, I think our biggest lead was 24. That defense is atrocious, but 82 points in the first half. But as a team, we were able to capitalize on their defense being atrocious. Led by Trey. I will start there. Led by Trey, right? But a very nice, welcome addition to all this was Zachary Richichet. Now, y'all have heard me say it plenty of times, but we just need to stamp it, right? Trey's putting his name on it. I respect what Castle's doing over there in San Antonio. I do. Honestly and truly, I do. And San Antonio has improved, right? I think if you look record-wise, they're not too far behind us. I would say I think Trey's probably better than Victor today, right? But super comparable. And Stephon played most of the season with him. Z played most of the season with Trey. So it's apples, right? I would say that Z has had multiple big outburst games. Now, he's not being asked to carry loads of the offense like Stephon Castle is. I will give you that, right? Not going to take that away. But what I will say is that he has had really good scoring outbursts. Defensively, I think they're both super comparable, right? Stephon averages 2 more assists, and then I think they're right around the same in rebounds. But I think Z-Rich is Rookie of the Year. And obviously I'm biased. But it is a super close race. And I think we should say is we have a lot of reason to be hopeful with this draft pick. I know Hunter was not a fan favorite many years, but how he was playing this year definitely had endeared him to the home base, right? After seeing what Reese has done with the extra minutes, with the openness, with the time, with the spacing, with having Niang on the floor, obviously they made the right decision. Maybe you re-sign Yang. I don't think you re-sign number 3. I'm blanking right now. I don't think you re-sign the other piece, but I think Reese should say is he's gonna be a starter and he's gonna be a good starter. All-star, I don't know. To me, he doesn't handle the ball enough. His shot is still really streaky. So, can he consistently just be somebody to put it on him? I don't know. Consistently, he's getting you, especially toward ramping toward the playoffs, getting around 15 points. Um, to see him as a like next year as a 20, 21 point scorer, that's a lot. That's a lot. In 3 years, maybe. But we know like Jalen's gonna take a good bit of those shots because Jalen's coming back healthy next year. Really, really want to see how dominant he can be offensively with Jalen on the floor. Um, Big O takes good shots. You can see the bones of this offense. And you know how I feel about Coach Snyder. I'm going back and forth um, about whether or not he's a good coach, but his offense is really free flowing and fit to the personnel he has when his personnel is healthy, right? I definitely think Niang fits into this offense, which is why I could see a re-sign there. Getting back to tonight's game, it's no secret that the Bucks are kind of deflated. They're looking like an easy out. Would I rather play Boston or Cleveland? To be honest with you, I would kind of rather play Cleveland just for the simple fact of like we play Boston really well, but I'm gonna be honest. I think I think Boston's gonna win the chip again this year. I think they're going back to back. So with that being the case, I would love to see an elongated playoff series with a chance to win, and I think we have a better chance of doing that with Cleveland than we do with Boston. Uh, do I see us getting all the way up to 6? I really don't. I really don't. Like Orlando, and it's not even that Orlando is like super good or anything. We went through major lulls throughout the year. We haven't gotten up to 500 since like before All Star break. It's been kind of tough. Went through a little injury bug there for a minute. Looking into tonight's game, you can see that like with the health factors not being a thing, easily able to put up big numbers against most offenses. Uh, Timberwolves, but after that, we'll see what happens. Hey, boy, Q City, I'm out. Peace.